Hello there, World of Tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm, of course, your host, World of Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Swedish Tier 10 heavy tank, the Kranvagn. But not only the Kran, as well, the little attachment on the roof of it, the emoji. Now, this is a pretty cool attachment. It's the only attachment that I know that actually reacts when you get hit, how you're performing in-game. Let's say you penetrate a shot. Well, I think like a smiley face appears. If you don't penetrate a shot, then a sad face appears or something like that. So there's many different things that appear with the emoji. Meetsy said that if you do a curse word, it'll flip somebody off. I'm not sure if that one's true because I tried it in the training room and, well, nothing happened. So we'll try it in an actual battle and we'll see what happens. But overall, I'm actually pretty happy that this came out. The issue is that if you wanted to get one emoji, it's either 4,000 gold, you heard that right, 4,000 gold, or $3. Now, obviously, $3 is way cheaper than 4,000 gold, but the issue is it's still $3 for a single emoji. It'd be nice if it was just like $1 and you were able to put it on a tank, because it's not like it's anything special. And I know they're cool, but $3 is kind of expensive, and $10 for 5, yeah, that's still pretty dang expensive. I wish it was just like $1 for every single one. So that's the only bit of things I would say towards wargaming on the emojis, but whatever. If they're proud of making them and they want to upcharge, I guess that makes sense. Would I suggest to buy them? Not yet. What I would say is if you really want to get these emojis, wait until Wargaming releases the shooting gallery, or not the shooting gallery, but the other two events, the Strength-O-Meter and the Souvenir Shop in World of Tanks Blitz on the 21st. That way, you can actually see maybe it's possible they're going to give away these emojis for cheaper or even possibly free. That's just my advice, because they will be here definitely on the 21st. It's only, 3 days, 4 days away, so not too bad of a wait. Now, what do we have against us? We got a T-57 Heavy Grill 15. That is definitely a deadly tank. Their whole team is actually pretty deadly, so we'll see what we can do here. The Kran is obviously incredibly strong, hull down. That is what makes the Kran the Kran. So all we gotta do is play this tank hull down, and I should be all good. Alright, this is kind of like the Yo, just with good turret armor. I still love the Kran, though. For anybody wondering, this is still probably my favorite Tier 10 heavy tank in the game. Well, this and the 5A obviously are right up on each other, but it's such a strong heavy. That's why I love this tank. Even when teams are bad, this thing always finds a way to slip in there and carry. Alright, so as you can see, currently nothing's happening with that emoji. We gotta wait, of course, until we are either getting bounced or shot, so there's nothing spectacular going on yet, but that's, of course, what will hopefully change in just a moment. I'm just kind of happy that I can stick it on my Kran now, so every time somebody bounces my turret, it gets a little ha-ha face at them. Alright, here we go. We are getting into position. We've got a couple tanks all around, and that waffle did not bounce me. You can see there, that is not a smiley face, that's kind of an angry face. Oh boy. I wanted to be able to shoot these guys, but let's go for the Yo. There you go. There's a little smiley face into the Yo, and let's go for one more. There you go, another little smiley face, but at the same time, this Yo, he's playing pretty aggressive. But thankfully, it does have a 26-second reload after that, so it is like a buffer. So let's get another shot into him. There's another smiley face. What the absolute heck is my T-54 doing? Like, sure, I guess that the 54 just caused this T-57 to be on a whole clip reload, which is good for me. Let's just get a shell into you. There's another smiley face. Nothing special really is happening so far, though. Let's see. When this guy shoots me, or not, or he's just going to sit there and not shoot me. Oh, boy. This 57 not enjoying this all too much. Oh, boy. This is where the Kran actually does pretty well. You can see we're actually already up to 2,400 damage in the first minute of this game, which is quite a huge chunk, actually. Should I say the first minute and a half, almost. Let's get a shot into the grill. There you go. We got another little sneaky face when we don't get penned, which is pretty cool. I like that one. Now, what happens if we do get penned? Nothing. Okay, well, apparently nothing happens if we don't get penned. Or, we do get penned. Sorry, misspoke there. But, yeah, that's not super exciting. I'm just going to keep aiming on this T-54, though. The great thing about the Kran, and the thing I always love about it, is the fact that if you sit and you reload, you get to reload one after another shell in this tank. Let's snap a shell into that 54. I know I ate into my reload there, but I think it was worth it in the long run. Oh, come on, grill. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're sitting at 3,600 damage, and the issue with this emoji, let's see if we can do anything with this. Well, oops, don't want to use that curse word. Let's just do like, yes, that one. It doesn't do anything. Meetsy, you lied to me. Meetsy, how could you? Well, that sucks. I thought he was actually going to do something, but nope. No, it does not. Now, we got the E100 still off to the side, and in a couple more seconds, we'll have... actually, I'm just going to start shooting this waffle right now. Yes, okay, and he's not even running SPAL, which is perfect for me. Boop! There you go. 590 into the engine deck, and with that, we did pretty actually solid there. We did over, what, like 4,500 damage or something? So, I don't know what to say about the emojis. The issue is, and I would say this as advice to Wargaming, just add a couple more things, because... it seemed like when I got shot there, nothing really happened. You guys saw that. Now, I do know that there are a couple things that happen. I think when you do get shot, it is actually supposed to show something. So maybe I just had a bug that time, and that's not normally what's supposed to happen. But, well, let's see if it's going to load it. Let's see. So we got a smiley face. We've got an angry face. See, that's the one I think that happens if you get penned. And then we've got the evil face. So there are different emojis that happen. Yes, emoji can be installed. These are all the vehicles, by the way, if anybody wanted to know what can install it. It's not every tank in the game. As you can see, there's vehicles like the Vickers Light at tier 10, the IS-7, we've got the Object 268, but there are vehicles as well that don't allow it. Vehicles like the, what was it? I think the new Yo does allow it, which is pretty cool, but there were some tanks that didn't allow it that I was looking at. One of them was the... it was the WT-111-5A, did not allow the attachment. Same for a vehicle like the VK-72. Does the 100 allow it? No. So there are certain vehicles that don't allow the attachment. If you like these kind of things, yeah, here we go. There's one that it does. So it is kind of hit or miss if you wanted to get it on certain vehicles. But overall, I actually kind of like it. It's kind of cool and unique that you can get it. And I like these personalized attachments because it kind of brings more vibrance to the game. So... before, as I said, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. If you agree with Wargaming's decisions or you disagree. Now back onto the Kron. Love the Kron. Great tank. If anybody was wondering, I just wanted to play the Kron as well to talk about it. If anybody's wondering, this is probably the best tank to grind. At least if you're new to the game, this is one of the best tanks. The reason I always say stay away from the IS-4, and I will continue to say stay away from the IS-4, is specifically because of the ST-1. If you look at the ST-1, wherever it's hiding, the ST-1, you physically have to stay at this gun. Because on the KV-4, you don't have the option. The top gun on the KV-4 is the ZIS-107, and that gun does not exist on the ST-1. So you physically have to grind through a 122mm with 175 standard pen. It is possibly the worst stock tank in the game. You gotta suffer with the stock turret, stock engine. Like, this thing only goes 20 kilometers per hour. It's got the worst gun. It is actually pain. That is why I would never give my worst enemies a stock ST-1 to grind. Where, if you make your way over to the Kranvagn, it's actually not a terrible stock grind, because the stock gun on this tank still has decent damage per minute. It's got a clipper that does 900 damage. I was able to get my hands on the top gun in like maybe 20 games, so it wasn't bad at all. But that's, of course, my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hopefully all of you are doing well out there. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.